Welcome to the Scarlet, Blue, and You podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Lauren Youse, your Scarlet, Blue, and You host and the HLGU Alumni Director, and I'm coming to you from the Burt Studio on the always beautiful HLGU campus. Do I have something exciting to bring you today? We have Todd Damotte, an alum and marketing coordinator here at HLG, here to talk about our exciting disc golf events on Saturday, September 9th, which is only about a month away. So welcome, Todd.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. So I always, when I get an alum in the room, I always want to hear their alumni story. So why did you come to Hannibal-LaGrange?
Well, growing up, there's someone at my church that came down here, and his nephew was a year younger than me, and we both came at the same time. He came because of his uncle and just kind of that past, and wanted to kind of follow in his footsteps. Truth be told, I followed a girl, and so which I've heard over and over again is a more common thing. So God has funny way of working, works in mysterious ways.
The girl didn't quite work out, but the school did.
It didn't work out, but I did. The following semester, I met my wife, and we started dating, and then a year and a half later, got married, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and so what was your major?
My major was I got a Bachelor of Art in Arts with a emphasis in graphic design with a minor in journalism.
Perfect. And you've really used all of that in your career.
I've been around, and so now I'm back.
Yes. And you've not been a stranger. You've been adjunct faculty for us.
I've
done some
taught
special
for a few
projects.
years, and now I'm on as the marketing coordinator. Been here just now a year, and it's just great being on campus and seeing the students. And
we also gave you another hat. You're going to be the, is it a club sport?
Yeah.
The disc golf club sport. Are you captain?
The
major?
The title is kind of, I'm not for sure exactly what I'm going to end up being, but club sponsor. Last fall, I was approached, hey, would you like to be part of the, starting the disc golf club? And I said I'd love to. And so we're slowly trying to implement that. This fall will be the beginning of that, and we'll just kind of, as the students come, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited because disc golf is a growing sport, and with the course on campus and it being used so much, and the students just really, really embracing it and loving it. It's great to see what's going on. So
exciting. Okay, so you have this new club. You guys need a little moolah so you can go do fun things. So you're having a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Actually, two.
Yeah. So we part of the club. When I talked with Clay, our athletic director, he said he wanted it to be competitive, and I said, well, if we're gonna do that competitively, we want a bigger, better, more challenging course on campus. And so last fall, I started working on a course back in the woods.
It doesn't get much more challenging than that, right?
It's been very challenging, and so
up and down, around.
Oh, it's an extremely challenging course, and so we have room enough for 27 holes, but this past spring cleaned out 18 and had a tournament back then, and so hopefully we have the grounds to be able to have a challenging course that we could host college disc golf events, and so that's the goal. And right now we're trying to raise the money, and we've got 2 events coming up on September 9th that will be used to raise some funds.
Yeah, so I like this because you're doing a morning event, an afternoon event, or you could just play disc golf all day.
Yes, and that's us disc golfers love to play and play a lot, and so there's 2 opportunities for people to come and experience disc golf, experience the campus, and have a little fun throwing some frisbees.
Okay, so the morning event is called the Trilogy Challenge.
It is, yes. So the Trilogy Challenge is set up to where you pay the registration fee. It's $40, and you get 3 discs.
Which is pretty cool because they usually cost,
yeah.
I mean, that's like a $60 value, right?
Or more. So you get discs, you get a towel, a little mini, and then you get to play the round. And there are prizes for different things going on during that round. And you play just with those 3 discs. You get a putter, a mid-range, and a driver. And, you get to keep them afterwards, which is a great, so if you're new to the game,
it's a great way to start. Yeah.
Or if you want to try some new discs.
Yeah, expand your. I've seen the backpacks.
Yes,
hold
the
all the
backpacks,
discs.
the bags, all of it. So if you're a beginner, you're in the middle of the road, or if you're someone advanced, this is a great event. We will be adding some temporary baskets to the front course. So right now we have 9 permanent, and then we'll be adding 9 temporary ones. We'll have a full 18. They'll be set up shorter, so it's more kind of beginner friendly. We're really wanting to engage students and give them, through student life, giving them a activity that they can do, and then kind of hopefully fall in love with disc golf. So that's the morning.
All right, and what does it have an official start time?
So it's from 8 to noon.
So they need to be here at 8.
Yeah, so it's what we call a flex start. So it's any time between 8 and noon. If you want to be, probably want to be finished by noon, but it's not gonna be a difficult course. It won't take very long. Probably an hour and a half, depending on.
And where would they need to
So it'll be
find you?
We will be set up probably behind, depending on weather, we'll be behind the library in the little gravel lot back there.
At the start of the course.
Yeah, right there where the course starts.
And there's nice parking back there.
So we'll have so there's parking there. We also have parking in the RFAC lot, parking lot that people can utilize, and just come. We'll be set up. I'll probably be set up a little bit early if you want to get in. And
and you can pre-register.
Yes, so you can pre-register. For those that are watching the video, there will be links down in the description. For those that are listening, you can go to a website called Disc Golf Scene. It's DISC Scene SCENE. .com, and if you just search for HLGU Trilogy Challenge, you can get registered there.
Perfect.
It's a great event. I've hosted many of them. I've played in many of them, and it's just a great way to kind of get dip your toe in, or just kind of enjoy disc golf a little bit more, because we always love throwing new discs. So
trying them out, because I didn't realize that discs were different. I thought, you go to the dollar store, you buy a Frisbee, you're good to go. Not quite.
It is called Frisbee golf, which they are kind of Frisbees, but discs are actually more designed to do more than what a Frisbee is.
Are they a little easier to throw?
They throw differently, so they're meant to.
Because I've never been great at Frisbee. It just goes in the opposite direction I want it to go.
Well, disc golf, the great thing about disc golf is it gets compared to golf a lot. And so it's scored a lot. It's very similar, where instead of hitting a little ball, you're throwing a disc, and you're just trying to, instead of getting into a little hole, you're trying to get into a basket.
And those baskets do look nice and
they look great.
Sized.
Yeah, they're nice and big, and you just toss it in there. And so that's the whole goal of playing disc golf, and I think it's a little bit more approachable and accessible. And it's cheaper too, because you could play with one disc forever. Yeah, and if you wanted, but like us disc golfers, the more you get into it, the more you want to try out all the new fancy discs. So, but this is a great opportunity to try out 3 new ones.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then you can go eat lunch somewhere.
Yep.
And come back at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock is registration for the, it's called the OB King Open. OB stands for out of bounds.
I wonder. I was like, I keep seeing OB. What does this mean?
Yeah, so that's what it stands for. So in the morning is kind of more of a beginner, kind of a more casual. Okay. So if you're just like, I'm not, I just don't want to get too much into it. The afternoon one is meant for someone who's maybe a little bit more experienced or wants to try it out a little bit more. It will be a putter only, so the putter is kind of the slower speed of a disc, and we're just going to be throwing those in a different configuration. Those 9 temporary baskets will be spaced out throughout campus in more challenging layouts. Okay. And so out of bounds is basically anything that's not grass. So we'll be around a lot of concrete. So if your disc lands in the concrete, then that'll be out of bounds. And you'll take a stroke and then have to go back to where you're last inbounds. And so it's a much more challenging. So for those that are like, the Trilogy Challenge is just
too easy.
I want something a little bit more challenging.
This is for you.
This is more challenging. But I've thrown with a couple people, and they really like the layout that we've got. And it's going to be very, very fun. So registration starts at 1 o'clock. It'll
Same
be behind the library.
Okay.
And then at 1:30 we'll have a players meeting, and then around 2 o'clock is when we'll tee off. And it'll be a one round. It's putter only. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, it's 18 holes. Cost is $20.
Sweet.
Really cheap. And you also get a disc too, a commemorative disc.
Oh gosh.
So you could come if you came and did both events. $60 would get you 4 discs.
Sounds like a deal.
It's a great deal. The day of disc golf.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're praying for good weather. But I tell you, the campus is looking great.
Yes.
All this rain that we've gotten.
It's
the
greened
grass
up nicely.
Oh my goodness.
A little too nicely for our volunteer mowers.
Yeah. But man, campus looks great.
It does.
And with the course out there, just it's going to be a fun day. And I would love to have as many people there. For that one, if they go to Disc Golf Scene, I'll put a link down in the video. But if anyone's listening, they can just search for OB King. Just search for OB King, and registration is set up through there.
Perfect. It's nice and easy. Just one website for both events.
You can search for both of them there.
Yeah, and if they happen to have any questions, they can always talk to you, right?
Yep. And they can email me at T Damotte, DAMOTTE @HLG.edu, or my phone number is 573-629-3118.
Perfect. Okay.
Send me any questions. I'd love to answer them.
Fantastic. Well, Todd, that's exciting, and thank you for all the excellent work you've done on the courses and these events, and leading our new club sport, which is very exciting.
Very, very exciting.
So we really appreciate all the things that you do for Hannibal-LaGrange. You're a great alum.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It's so much. It's a passion of mine. I love seeing other people enjoy it as well.
Yeah. So if disc golf is always something you were intrigued by, this might be the time to try it.
Yeah, great opportunity.
Yeah, not as expensive. You'll get some disc.
Yep. Hang out with some people.
Exactly.
Enjoy.
And I'm sure disc golfers are like a little community that like to encourage.
It's a great community. Community.
Just I figured you were.
They're always just wanting to get more people playing.
Perfect.
Show them how to do it better, and just ultimately, as one guy said, the most fun wins. So.
Oh, there you go.
It's not always about the score or how well you do. It's just how much fun you have.
Okay, that sounds like my kind of game. All right.
You go.
Well, anything else you'd like to add that I forgot?
No, I think that's just encourage everyone
All
come
right.
out and
so Saturday, September 9th.
Yeah, and if you don't get on the website and that, you can still come out. I do have to order a certain amount of discs, but I'll order some extra ones. But come on out.
But if you want to guarantee discs,
if you want to guarantee,
you should register
register soon.
Yeah, probably by the holiday.
Probably in the next 2 weeks. I've got to order probably 2 weeks from today, which is. We are
by
August 11th. So we've got about
by the end of August. You need
towards
to sign
the end
up
of August. Yeah,
to guarantee discs.
Exactly.
That seems fair. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Viewers, listeners, thank you for listening to the Scarlet, Blue, and You podcast. It really means a lot to us that you are interested in Hannibal-LaGrange. Remember, please keep a song in your heart, preferably the HLGU alma mater, and Hannibal-LaGrange in your mind.